Greatest Toy fans, welcome to Toy Talk Friday. Yeah, I've had a bit of a crappy week and I'm really not in the mood to spend an hour setting up the usual setup for Toy Talk Friday and all the editing that's involved. So, yeah, I wasn't really going to do a Toy Talk Friday, but this last 24 hours has been kind of crazy and a little bit sad as well. So, yeah, I promised you a lot that Toy Talk Friday would be every Friday. And that's what I'm doing. I'm sticking to that. It may not be the usual with the pop-ups, but we're talking, aren't we? So let's talk. Yeah, I was going to just do a normal Toy Talk Friday like this, but there's two big things that have happened in 24 hours that have kind of left me a little bit shocked. So, the first one, just get a drink of my very patriotic mug, and I'm really not a fan of the Queen. And yeah, I've started regrowing the beard. So, the first one is Original Fake, aka the Coles brand, is no more. They're shutting it. I've got the Facebook page up in a minute, and it's basically May 2013 marks the 7th year anniversary of Original Fake, and it is at this time that Medicom Toy and I have chosen to close the shop and company. Yeah, I believe that I don't know what to say, because they're the ones that do the Coles toys, you know, like the I don't remember the names. My head's in a bit of a messy state at the moment, but you know, like this Boba Fett. There you go. I'm doing a bit of editing. This Boba Fett they're on about releasing. In fact, I should be like, where are we? There. This Boba Fett that Coles is on about releasing. Amazing. So it's kind of amazing that they're shutting it. They did the Darth Vader, the Stormtroopers, but all the Coles toys are released under them guys, I believe. So yeah, it's kind of crazy that they're shutting, because the prices they ask, you think that they would be able to keep it going. So that's kind of a surprise. Yeah, I'm just looking at the text here, and it's like, I don't know if they can't afford to keep the shop. I like, if they just closed the shop, I'd kind of be like, alright, it's because of, you know, like we've lost HMV, which is a big music shop in the UK, Jessop's, which is a big camera shop. Jessop's I have fond memories of, because when I did college in Nottingham, I did childcare for a year. I used to go in Jessop's on my lunch break and just play with the cameras and stuff, and that's where I got my interest in cameras. So yeah, we've lost Jessop's and Blockbuster. So it's been a bit of a shit week for the UK, and you can kind of see why they'd shut their shop down, because, you know, bills are expensive. But to shut the whole company down is kind of crazy. You know, I always joke that Coles is one of them people that you add an X to anything and you can sell hundreds and people will kiss your ass. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that that's happened. And maybe the Boba Fett's their last hurrah, their great send off for this toy company. It's kind of a surprise. And at the end of the day, if you collect Coles, you're loving this news, because all your toys have now skyrocketed in price. And yeah, I guess if you're after the Boba Fett to complete the Star Wars lineup, good luck, because I imagine loads of people are going to want to get these now. Yeah, I really like them, so it's kind of a shame. And the other bit of news is Kidrobot London is shutting down. Yeah. You see, that's especially sad for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's shutting at the end of January, which is the 18th. The end of January is in like a couple of weeks. So people are going to be out on their asses in a couple of weeks needing to find new work, which is, yeah, it's not great. I mean, London is expensive if you want to live there. So if you've got a job that can cover the bills, fine. But when you've lost your job, you need to still pay London prices. That's kind of a kicker. There's no more Kidrobot London, which means Kidrobot exclusives are going to be a pain in the arse for a start. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Kind of a shame for the staff. I mean, it was kind of, looking back on it, like the Black Friday sale, you can kind of see it coming. They basically sold nearly everything off at retarded prices. The casting shadows was like 100 quid instead of 250. So there's been little things like that where you can kind of see hints of it, but at the same time it could be just one of the things where you need to get rid of old stock for new. And yeah, it's kind of a sad day for UK collectors losing Kidrobot London, especially with ToyCon in, is it in March or April? It's around the corner. So yeah, it looked like a great year to be a collector in the UK. You've got Kidrobot London that was probably going to do loads of cool events. I know the guys over at Flatties did like Codename Babushka there, and I think the Mini T Tour was there, or that might have been at Forbidden Planet. But I know a lot of people have gone and done events at Kidrobot. Gary Baseman did a signing, John Paul Kaiser, Dr. A. The list is endless, and that's probably one of the main reasons that I'm gutted about losing the place, is because it was that one place to go meet your favourite artists and stuff. And you've got Forbidden Planet, but are they going to be able to do the amount of events as Kidrobot's a specialised place, so you can understand Gary Baseman, Dr. A, blah blah blah. Forbidden Planet, okay, it specialises in designer toys, but it specialises in books and a whole other range and a whole different culture. So yeah, it's going to be weird to see how this pans out. I mean, you can kind of see why it's difficult for me and anyone else in the UK selling online with a designer toy store, because your margins are small. You've got to compete with America, but at the same time you've got to pay import fees. The pound is a massive ball ache against the dollar sometimes. There's a lot against us UK people, so to make money with an online store ain't easy. To make money from a store, bricks and mortar, pay the rent, the bills, staff if you've got staff. Yeah, that sucks big time. So the cause thing is sad from the aspect that it was one of them companies where I never thought they could. I could never see them shutting or stopping. But hey, maybe Cause has got some up his sleeves and there's going to be on to bigger and better things. James Jarvis was one of these people that I think he stopped doing some of his toys. So there's a lot of people that are suffering the recession and just this whole weird thing that's happening in the designer toy world. Like, is it Arts Unknown, the ones that are doing the Dr. A, Frank Kozik and Gary Baseman series? Their first toys are absolutely amazing, first out of the bat. And so it's kind of like Toy Tour in America ceased trading. It's kind of a strange time to be a collector in this designer toy scene. You're losing companies like Cause and Kidrobot London and stuff, but then you've got like Arts Unknown, who their first series of toys was just absolutely incredible. So it's maybe this time next year, this is going to be that big toy company. It's all this transition phase, and I guess growth in a scene like this has to happen. It's just really sad for Kidrobot London to go, especially because the staff there are amazing. I've been in twice. The last time was with Uncle Absent for that lot, when I went down to the Food and Planet event, and I met Podgy Panda and all that. And yeah, it's a really cool store. I mean, I didn't have any money, so I couldn't get much, but it's just nice to be in one of those places. There's loads of cool toys to look at, and it just had a great atmosphere. And there was always someone going in. Like, if you follow Podgy Panda on Facebook, like, celebrities used to go in there and buy stuff. So it was just like a kind of a cool place to hang out, meet people and stuff. And that's gone, and the UK sorely needs it, because the UK is getting bigger and bigger within the designer toy scene, and then one of the big people in this scene bows out, which is a huge shame. But we'll see what happens. There's still I think it's Play Lounge in America, in the UK, in London, that's still going. Yeah, so there is a few toy stores there, but it's just strange. It's strange this past 24 hours how we've lost Cause and Kidrobot. yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this ever-changing designer toy scene? Do you think change needs to happen? And yeah, are you going to be getting the final cause piece, the Boba Fett? Which way are we? The Boba Fett. There you go. That's 2 bits of editing. Anyway, that's Toy Talk Friday-ish for this week. Proper service will be resumed next week, I promise. I'll try. Yeah, I've explained before why it's difficult for me to make videos before, so I hope you understand. Thanks to everyone that's supported me. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed, watched the video and stuff. Check out the sponsors, Dude Box, Flatties, and 2-Bit Robot. I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.